Hi friends, this is Vanas. Today we are going to learn about body movements. Introduction. We do many different body movements in our daily life. Many animals move differently with different body parts. Like some animals walk, run, and other animals fly. Some may slither or crawl just like snake, and some may even swim. Now let's learn about joints. So first, what is a joint? A joint is a structure which connects two objects. According to anatomy, a joint is a structure in the human or animal body at which two parts of the skeleton are fitted together. Joints are classified into three types: synovial joints, cartilaginous joints, and fibrous joints. So today we are going to learn few basic joints like ball and socket joints, pivotal joints, and hinge joints. Ball and socket joint is also called as spheroidal joint because if we try to rotate near ball and socket joint, then it rotates completely and forms a circle within its rotation. That's why it is called spheroidal joint. So literally, it is a joint in which the rounded surface of a bone moves within a depression on another bone, allowing greater freedom of the movement than any other kind. So to understand easily, I recommend a quick activity to you. So take a ball and connect a ball to it. So now attach a paper cylinder or stick to the ball and try to rotate the ball in the bowl. Yes, it rotates completely, just like the ball and socket joints. This activity proves that ball and socket joints rotate completely, not through real life or physically, but through easy activity. Pivotal joints. Pivot joints, also known as the rotary joints, are a type of synovial joint that permit axial rotation. The moving bone rotates within a ring formed by the concave surface of a second bone and an adjoining ligament. See, just like this. And one example of pivot joint is in our head, or the joint connecting the skull and the spine. Hinge joints. Hinge joints are a type of joint that functions much like the hinge on a door, allowing the bones to move in one direction back and forth within limited motion along other planes. The fingers, toes, elbows, knees, and ankles contain hinge joints. Hinge joints are complex and contain many muscles and tissues. Try to rotate your elbow. It does not rotate properly, but it bends. Try it with the knees. Yes, the same happens. This proves that elbows and knees have got hinge joints in it. Skeletal system. A skeleton is the hard structure that protects the internal organs of a living thing. Skeletons can be inside the body or outside the body. In mammals, which include humans, the skeleton is made up of bones. All the bones, when they are joined together, make the skeletal system of a body. Here is a fun fact. The human skeleton is composed of around 305 bones at birth. The number of bones in the skeleton changes with age. It decreases to 206 bones by adulthood after some bones have fused together. That is the reason why babies couldn't walk just after their birth. Now let's learn few examples of skeletal in few parts of the body. Carpals. The carpal bones or the wrist bones are composed of 8 small bones arranged in 2 rows, 4 bones in each row. These bones make up the wrist that connects the hand to the forearm. The carpal bones are scaphoid, lunate, triquetral, pisiform, trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, and hamate. Rib cage. Rib cage surrounds the lungs and the heart, serving as an important means of bony protection for these vital organs. In total, the rib cage consists of the 12 thoracic vertebrae and 24 ribs in addition to the sternum. The rib cage is semi-rigid but expansible and able to increase size because of the lungs expansion and relaxation. Backbone. The vertebrae or the backbone of the spine include the cervical spine, thoracic spine, lumbar spine, sacral spine and tailbone. Yes, there are lot of bones or vertebrae in this backbone. That is the reason it is also called as the vertebral column. Each vertebrae is separated by a disc. The vertebrae surrounds and protects the spinal cord, which is very important for our brain to function. Now, just imagine if the total of the backbone was made up of only one bone. We couldn't bend properly, or we couldn't even walk properly. We need to bend to write notes and eat food. It would be hard for us to move even. Pelvic bones. The pelvis is a basin-shaped structure that supports the spinal column and protects the abdominal organs. It contains the following: sacrum, a spade-shaped bone that is formed by the fusion of 5 originally separate sacral vertebrae. And these are the parts of pelvic girdle. Skull. The skull is a bone structure that forms the head in the vertebrates. It supports the structure of the face and provides a protective cavity for the brain. The skull is composed of 2 parts, the cranium and the mandible. So, skull protects our brain and also gives shape to our face. So, as now we learnt about skeletal system, now let's learn about cartilage. Cartilage is a non-vascular type of supporting connective tissues that is found throughout the body. Cartilage is a flexible connective tissue that differs from bone in several ways. It is avascular and its microarchitecture is less organized than bone. This is the reason it is neither hard as the bone nor as soft as the muscle. It is exactly the middle. Thank you. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Vanas Ideas.